in Afghanistan, and Afghanistan is moving towards a settlement. Then, of course, socio-economic deprivation in areas like FATA and Balochistan is one of the reasons where the local population, or you can say some of the militant groups, are operating, and they are getting funds and support from the Indians. So you need to carry out a massive socio-economic development in these areas. Reconstruction and development is required. You have to provide education in these areas, so these people will never indulge in any anti-state activities against Pakistan. Counter narrative is very important. The militants, they are using sometimes they are using the Islam as a for example, as a you can say as a tool to manipulate the locals. Most of the suicide bombers by TTP, they were manipulated by using applying the wrong you can say application of Quranic you can say surahs and other ayats. So what you have to do is you have to counter this narrative with and ulamas, like for example the religious elite, they can do this, and you have to interpret Quran and Sunnah in the right interpretation and in the right context. So we have to counter this, and this ideology should be countered through this way. And last but not least, effective response to India's subconventional, conventional, and nuclear strategies. How you can do it? You can, come up with effective and tangible, responses. And Pakistan military is capable of doing all these things. They are doing it at all levels. At nuclear level, Pakistan is a credible nuclear weapon state, and Pakistan have got all sorts of, warheads to counter at the top level. Then at the conventional level, Pakistan military is also capable enough. They have improved their capabilities with the help of China and other countries. Now, conventional war is also not possible in our region because of the nuclear factor, and of course because of the conventional deterrence by Pakistan. And at subconventional level, which we take as surgical strikes and all that, Pakistan has proved recently in 2019 that Pakistan is capable enough to carry out counter surgical strikes in India. So the Indian hybrid warfare strategy is mix of capabilities. Sometimes they come up directly, sometimes they they use their capabilities indirectly, sometimes they carry out proxy war, sometimes they carry out you can say manipulate things in Pakistan. They try to capitalize on the socio-economic vulnerabilities of Pakistan. So Pakistan has to come up with an effective response with all these capabilities, and Pakistan is capable of doing all these things. But let's see how this region, see a development in the future. So things are, right now there is a kind of, you can say stability between India and Pakistan when it comes to the, countering the hybrid warfare strategy. But in future, let's see how it unfolds. Thank you very much. If you got any question, you can ask now, please.
Thank you very much, Dr. Masood, for sharing a comprehensive presentation on this. As you have shared that after 2008, the conflict, the India tried to keep the conflict under the nuclear threshold, and they didn't opt for a conventional war. They used the false flag operations such as 2008 and Mumbai attacks. Afterwards, you have mentioned the G-tool doctrine. All these things, I think they comprehensively cover the hybrid threats faced by Pakistan from its eastern neighbor. So thank you very much for your speech. I would like to ask the panelists if they have any question. Ms. Amna Malik, the President of Center of Pakistan International Relations, is with us now. Ma'am, welcome on board.